catches him on the heel. He's down, but play continues. Keeley with the last touch, though. It's going to be a throw-in for Olarndo Pirates. Apopa's back up on his feet again, but not happy with that challenge from Enyunai. So it's getting a little bit tasty out there, Sean, early on. Apopa's not going to let this rest either, I don't think.
It is a match of massive proportions for both teams, you know, top 8 and the title at stake. Both teams won this result as a victory.
No sacrifice on Mabasa available today for Stellenbosch. He's on loan here from Pirates, not able to play. He does come to the end of his contract at the end of the season. Lots of speculation about where his next destination will be if the Buccaneers do not offer him a new deal, and even if they do, he decides to stay there or maybe move on. Swangani through the middle here, offside.
It was very, very tight.
Tolani Strongwani is the linesman over on the far side. Was he right or was he wrong? And now looks to have played Mofokeng on side. That's a big let off early on for Stellenbosch. Swangani. Apopa, offside flag up again. Again, this is going to be tight. One call right so far. What do you reckon there? Perhaps unfortunately.
Just straight offside, slightly ahead of the ball. These are the type of runs Olarndo Pirates will be looking for, in between the defenders and behind.
Tignani. Nabusa, of course, looking to do his old teammates at Bangladesh tonight. He'll be rock solid at the back. Has been a very good addition to the Stellenbosch defence. Change straight to Tignani, unable to utilise it now. Mofokeng to tease Enyunai. Early ball, looking for Apollos, a good ball too. Apollos gets the shot in. It's just wide.
Great hold up, good ball from Mofokeng. Just the ball that caught a little bit underneath. Apollos couldn't get the shot off quick enough. Did have an option of Tito as well, Mashangwanya on the edge, but you, as an attacker, you've got to take the opportunity. Just dragged it slightly across him. Anxious moment there for Sage Stevens.
11 goals in all competitions this season for Osman Apollos. 8 of them in the league. He's 2 behind Mofokeng in the Pirates' goal-scoring charts as far as the Betway Premiership is concerned. Previous seasons that Apollos had played at Supersport United, where he was only used as a sub in the 2 seasons at Polokwane City, his total number of goals was 9. He's already got 11 in all competitions in this campaign, so it's been a wonderful move for him, and he will certainly be amongst the contenders for player of the season, Osman Apollos. Now Gaba argues with the linesman, but Mr. Ngadi flags in favour of Stellenbosch.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Never made contact with the ball. More with Butsaka right in front of the assistant referee. Still arguing his case.
So it's a free kick rather than a throw-in. And the chance for Daka with the left foot to come across and see if he can swing it in on goal.
Could this be a night for Ndar to score against his former club?
Yep, he'll be up there with a head, that's for sure, Lisa Ndar. Here comes Ndaka, gets good height on that back post, good catch. Good confident catch from Sipo Chain, whose place in the World Cup squad is still not secure. You'll remember he was dropped for alleged disciplinary reasons for those 2 friendlies against Panama in March. King on the edge of the area. Drags it back, Maswanganyi. He hit that rather softly. Well, the party continues for Durban City. They've taken an early lead away against Siwelele tonight. That's the first goal in the 4 matches we have. And it's the Congolese Juan Luamba, the cup final villain turned hero, who continues to charm the management and the fans. And Maswanganyi there had an excellent opportunity to add to the 8 goals he's scored so far this season. Siwelele have just equalised against Durban City, so forget all of that about the post-cup final party continuing. 2 early goals in that match. Chipper United against Sekhukhune in East London, and the other big match that we're watching this evening, we're going to keep you abreast of, is Makesi against Auburn College, right down the bottom of the Betway Premiership. Vital match for both of the sides.
Well, you said business end of the season, everybody's fighting for something, whether it's avoiding relegation, making the top 8, or winning the league title.
And also, I think 3rd place is still not completed on the Zulu, on the tail of the Kaizer Chiefs. If Chiefs lose the Sundowns, on the Zulu win tomorrow against Golden Arrows, that's going to be pretty tight, battling for 3rd spot, which carries a berth in next season's African Confederation Cup. Will be underneath this one. Into the midfield where Mbata gets the touch. Makaula. As far as Enyinari, taken away by Mofo Kane. Straight down the line to Makopa. Maswanganyi coming up in support. Good tackle from Talis. Now, Mokobodi getting stuck in. So is Sabisi, the last touch of the Pirates defender. Room to maneuver in these early stages. It's a very quick opening 15 minutes here, just in terms of it's flown by with the pace of this early game, these early stages of this game. Coach Wadu's 2nd time here at Athlone Stadium. He was here last season with Marumo Gallants against Cape Town City. Not particularly impressed with the pitch, and you can see at the bottom of your picture there's quite a lot of divots and bumps there. Rainy weather and the frequent use of this ground. Cape Town City were here on Sunday, battling away in their bid to win promotion back to the top flight.
Well, the best they can do now is make playoffs.
There's tackle from Daka. Foul as Titus goes down, but the referee's not impressed with that. Taken away by Ndaka. Butsaka. Tuli. Still Tuli. Far too many defenders around him. Big clearance away from Sabere Bennett. Stellenbosch ball. Saka in that corner as he got support back to Daka. Well, they're pushing forward but unable to keep that in play. This is Mokobodi with Chignani, two of the players who joined at the beginning of the season, the passing not working out between the two of them.
I think since the beginning of the season, Mokobodi's played every position in this Stellenbosch team. Started off as right back, now finding himself almost in a 10 position, attacking midfielder. Chignani has done exceptionally well in that central role as well.
I think when they make a list of the best signings of the new season, players who hadn't played in the top flight before, Chignani certainly going to be amongst them. It's like from Milford, who also look as if they might be promoted, or certainly they'll be going to the playoffs. Siema we've mentioned, although he did play a little bit in the top flight last season with Galaxy. Now Sabisi, Daba, that'll be a throw in off Daba's legs. Neatly done by Mokobodi. It's given away though. Paula, Basanganyi, Apollos, and looking for the run here from Mofokeng, and Stevens will come out quickly and collect. No clean sheets in the last 7 matches for Stellenbosch coming into this game, something they'll be hoping to turn around tonight. There's Gavinant's record against Pirates, 29 losses, 23 wins, and 19 draws. Masanganyi. Okay. Bella pushing forward, but Daka right on his tail. Paula gives that away. Chignani finds Ndaka in a bit of space on the left. Peely, past one. Looks strong for Titus. The idea was a good one. Comes off Titus and there'll be a Pirates throw. Well, Makala was the player who gave the ball away initially. Titus require a bit of treatment or not? Ooh, look at that. In those divots. A disappointment for the coach, but you have some sympathy there with Palace. The playing conditions not conducive. Here he is, though, back in action. Palace with 3 goals in his last 5 outings. Chignani. Good pass, finds Apollos. Too much. See Labusa, all those years of experience, just waited to steal it away. Here comes Peely now. Ball inside, chance to turn. Good challenge. Good Saka. Hustled off by Makala. Apollos at the other end. 2-8 in the middle. Mofokeng. Header from Chignani. Bata likes to shoot from range. That was blocked. Oh, that's a skelter stuff at the moment. Just what we're looking for on a Tuesday night.
Yeah. High intensity game here. Definitely making up for the cold weather. The hotly contested match witnessing here. A few opportunities, one on the Stellenbosch side, and as quickly as possible on the Pirate side as well. Neither could capitalize on the opportunity.
20 minutes gone. Shane. Bomba. Gets past the Daka. Sprinted out wide, but Inyanaya gets there first. No way through for Titus. Mokobodi. Now Palace looking for the pace of Titus up front. Did well to bring that ball under control. He needs a bit of support. Early ball out wide to Peely. Now what can he conjure up? He's got a box of tricks at his disposal. Daka. Space for Peely. early cross. Up went Mokoboidi. Talas back into the danger zone. Strong header away from Sabisi. Getting a bit sloppy at times here in terms of holding on to possession, but it's certainly rollicking stuff in these early stages. 2 half chances so far for Olarndo Pirates that they didn't take. One player missing tonight from the Pirates starting lineup and on the bench. It should be a Pirates throw-in. John clears it. Very far from Olarndo, difficult for Pili. Sangani, Shaded Labusa, chance on the counter. Taken away though by Siema, who continues his run. Apollos to Siema, back inside, only as far as Palace. Lots of turnover of possession, lots of opportunity for both teams. Almost feels like you need someone sure just to put his foot on the ball and calm it all down.
The pace is so fierce. Needs somebody just to control this match a little bit. Want to keep the ball and try and find the right opportunity to penetrate.
Saka, good running from Mokoboidi. He set that move enough. Can't get around the defender though, but that's given away. The turnover here. Titus, good block by Siema. Now Apollos. Strumming his stuff here at the Olarndo Stadium. Sides with a decent enough break. Played the weekend, of course, with the cup final. Around about 10 days since the derby, and of course the day after the derby, well, in fact, just hours after the derby, Stellenbosch were in action against Polokwane City last Sunday, or Sunday before last Sunday. Saka. And Siema with a good challenge. Now Apollos, bit of space for him on the right. Has a look. Makopa in the middle. Good first touch from Makopa, but can he turn? He finds Maswanganye inside the penalty area. It's meet and drink for Labusa. Oops. The challenge on Mbata was a dangerous one. He missed it completely. Makala, Makopa, Apollos. Still trying to conjure up a chance here. Oh, and it's back towards his own goal from Anyanaya. Needed a good save from Sage Stevens to prevent the own goal. What was he thinking there, the fullback?
I think he got caught by surprise. That's what happened. It's all happening in that Stellenbosch 18-yard area. Great save from Sage Stevens.
Well, the last home game here against Sekhukhune United, Stevens pulled off a number of blinders. Excellent saves.
And the weather conditions were not that great either.
Comes up with another big one. By the way, I see today Oswald Apollos handed the goal of the month award for April for his efforts against Amazulu. Wondering, did the judges watch Enyanaya's shot against Sekhukhune?
Not just the shot, the whole build-up.
Yeah.
Running past 3-4 defenders.
Take anything away from Apollos' goal. It was a very good one, cut inside, hit it from outside the penalty area.
From a defender as well.
Yeah, defender scoring, often dribbling through 3 or 4 players and then unleashing an absolute thunderbolt. They almost gave one away there, the other end, Anyanaya. Continues at such a pace we're unable to show you the slow-mos just yet. These going end to end, and is that a groin for Mokobodi? You've got a feel for him there. He's just broken into the starting lineup. This is his fourth game in a row, and it looks as if he will not be able to continue. This is that header back from Enyonada towards his goalkeeper. Big save. Still out with injury. Opportunity.
Well, they can easily bring on Makugo as the leading striker and bring Butsaka to the side. I think that should be the obvious choice, but they've also got a player like Jooster that can go forward and defend. Coach Kevin Hunt said before the game he wants players that's going to work.
Jooster, of course, played previously with Olarndo Pirates, so some extra motivation. Now, Simbele Bene, only as far as the Ndaka. Tignani. Olarndo Pirates, of course, signed a few players from Stellenbosch. Has given it away to Titus. Oh, sells him a bit of Mofokeng's skill there. Oh, he's enjoying that as well. David Titus is sliding. Four games tonight, tomorrow. Of course, Chiefs away at Sundowns and Loftus. That game, by the way, is he's had 2 red cards since around Saka. That's going to be a goal kick. Well, as things stand now, Olarndo Pirates would still be 4 points behind. Stellenbosch much better in the first half at scoring in this final segment. They were sided well for a little bit of a slow start this season in most of their league matches.
Generally, Stellenbosch comes alive in the second 45 minutes. This time they've applied themselves in a better way, putting the pressure on Olarndo Pirates.
This is the 19th meeting between these two teams in all competitions. Stellenbosch with 5 wins, Pirates with 8 draws. Buccaneers have won twice this season. DC.
Well, is the guy that you just mentioned, Makubu, that just came on. And it's a bit of unfortunate. It's a bit unfortunate in the sense where he tried to go for the ball, and I think he might have caught the trailing leg, the back leg of Sabisi, on the shin pad. Just catches him on the leg. First action of the match.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what the coach or what the referee decides. Michael Morton's in the house tonight. A couple of ministers as well on hand. Lots of celebrities want to be. Although you think tomorrow all the Pirates fans are going to be supporting Chiefs in their quest to beat Sundowns. Now, Makubu's getting a little talky to. What is going to be the decision here?
Well, I think Eugene Mdluli has always been one to use common sense. You know, he literally just came on to the field. Probably still need to get used to the pace of the game. Gave him a stern talk. Probably be his last before he gets booked again. Or if so.
We are 10 minutes from half-time here at Athlone. Sabisi waits to come on the pitch. You can see right in the right-hand corner of your screen, waiting for the referee to allow him back on. Maswanganyi takes us, flick on from Makala, and foul by Makala. Here's a Torres. Out of the way.
I think as a defender, that's the right thing to do. Don't wait for the goalkeeper, clear lines, and have a discussion afterwards. Has been a couple of frantic moments in that Stellenbosch defence.
Signani unable to get this further up the field. Morfokens kept that in play, and Dart comes across. Maswanganyi, Makopa, can he turn? Can he find Maswanganyi? And Yanaya makes the save. The flag was up for offside anyway. Wouldn't have counted.
I think the return ball from Makopa. Maswanganyi just running before he could actually pass him the ball. Just running offside. Oh, that's really tight.
No, it doesn't look offside to me there. Linesman Shawani on the far side has been busy, but not accurate. Pili. Good clearance. Here comes Maswanganyi. Back.
First time tackle from Labusa. And Dar clearing up.
73 starts in 4.5 seasons with Pirates for Ndar. He asked for his contract to be cancelled. He wanted more playing time and joining Stellenbosch not long thereafter. It took a while for his work permit to come through. He's certainly not starting in the midfield. Slotted back very well into his preferred position. Back post for Apollos. Unmarked. Had an opportunity there. Didn't hit it as crisply as he would have liked. Floated back in. Flick on here. Siema. That was out of play, according to the linesman.
Oh, if he was clever enough, he probably could have left it for a corner kick. Well worked the set play. Just needed a better contact from Apollos. He'll be disappointed being unmarked at a far post. Could have expected to at least hit the target.
Devon Titus gets the return pass from Butsaka, cuts inside. A little too short, that pass for Pili. The idea was a good one. Here's Makopa. He's going to leave it for Mofokeng. Mofokeng scanning. Almost caught by Ndaka. Referee's playing advantage. And now Ndaka is going to get a yellow card. And it's going to be a free kick to Olarndo Pirates.
Well, that's great refereeing from my side. Allowing the play to go on, and when there was no advantage, Makopa couldn't advance. He brought it back for the free kick. Almost what they call a tactical foul from Ndaka, trying to break down the play.
Far too late on that challenge. He'll miss the away trip to Durban City on Friday. Makopa, goal! Big strong header from the centre forward. Olarndo Pirates have the lead. It's his 6th league goal level as Makopa. 7th of the season overall, and it's arguably the most vital.